Welcome back, viewers and subscribers. It's your girl, Star Flames, and we're back with another banging video, baby. In this video, we're going to talk about the interview that Wendy Williams did this morning on the Breakfast Club through iHeartRadio. Now, in this interview, Wendy skipped over her conservator's name, who is Sabrina Morrissey. This woman was appointed legal guardianship of Wendy back in 2022. Wendy is saying a lot of things, and a lot of things that she's detailing, it connects with what Sloan Bella has been telling us happened to Wendy. And she basically said that Wendy was manipulated, highly manipulated. They gave her treatment so as to make her the way that she is. And now Wendy is saying that she's not incapacitated. She's well and fully mentally and physically capable. As you guys know, a conservatorship is in place for people who cannot make conscious decisions. So people who are not completely conscious, or people who have entirely lost their consciousness, or people who have lost their physical ability. Normally, these people are put into a conservatorship, and their entire life is being managed by their legal guardian. However, this lady, Sabrina Morrissey, she has been exploiting and abusing Wendy Williams. She has Wendy trapped in a slavery system. Wendy details being in a single bedroom. So too does her niece, being in a single bedroom with just a bathroom. And that's it. It's a luxurious prison. Also, Wendy's niece detailed how at one point in time, they had no idea where Wendy was. They didn't even know if she was dead or alive. And she revealed that at that point, what was happening is that Sabrina Morrissey was setting up Wendy, exploiting Wendy to be documented for that A&E documentary. And when she basically sued A&E said, no, you have been abusing this woman. You well knew what you were doing. You gave us the permission to do it. And what we documented, what we detailed is you abusing Wendy, you having this woman in a abusive situationship. And because you know that it's putting you in a bad light, you want to come at us now. You want to accuse us of doing something that we didn't do. You did it. Now, also, guys, I want to remind you all of this because there's a key moment here, and I want you guys to take note of it. I want people to start looking at Ray J until Ray J comes out and speak the truth. Do you guys remember last year when Ray J was called out and it was revealed that it was Ray J who was giving Wendy Williams that substance, and the substance did something to Wendy? No, it's being alleged that Ray J is that little rat in the industry that they orchestrate against celebrities. So whatever your disposition is, or whatever your dispositions are, they use that against you. So whatever substance you love, they lace it, and Ray J is allegedly that supplier of Wendy Williams and Whitney Houston. And as such, it said that Ray J allegedly played his role in getting Wendy to the point where they could say, okay, she has dementia. Do you remember what they did to Britney? Britney was in perfect health, and they medicated her to the point where she literally became a zombie and has lost a portion of herself. That is literally what they were trying to do to Wendy. But if you listen to that interview, you would realize that Wendy is completely capable. She is a lot smarter even than the people that are playing games around her. She knows what is going on. So what she did in the interview, she denied being cognitively impaired. She expressed her frustration about feeling trapped in a luxury prison due to her conservatorship. She criticized the system. She said that it's broken. It has falsified many things about her condition. And she also chimed into Sean Diddy Combs. She said, I've been telling you all for a long time what he's been doing. He's never going to get out of jail. He's going to do time behind bars live. the kids. But I'm going to share as much as I can from, the clips of the interview. It seems as though they want us to share these clips so as to help Wendy to get out of this conservatorship. They still have a legal issue going on with fighting to get her out. But let's take a look at these clips together, shall we? And then I'll get back with the rest of my commentary.
Wendy Williams is currently trapped in a conservatorship. If you don't know what a conservatorship is, it's when someone is in charge of making decisions on your behalf, but usually because the conservatee is not able to make decisions for themselves. Wendy can make her own decisions. She is not cognitively impaired. She is not incapacitated. She is being taken advantage of.
Right.
Wendy, tell us what's going on.
First of all, to start with, my niece Alex knows a lot as well, but I am not cognitively impaired, you know what I'm saying? No, but I feel like I am in prison. You understand what I'm saying? I'm in New York City, right? And Alex, you know exactly what you're talking about. You flew from Miami to New York, and you were right here with me. Go ahead.
She's there in New York, in this place, essentially like what some would call a luxury prison. This is her room. That's allegedly her apartment. But the thing about this apartment, and you know this, not Wendy, because you're there, it's small. She has a bed, a chair, a TV, a bathroom, and she's looking out one window.
And, excuse me, through my money, I had this person buy the TV, the kind of TV I like, through this person, because all of my stuff is in storage. You understand what I'm saying? Everything's in storage. And by the way, that was to sell my apartment. But anyway.
Is the person your guardian? Is that who you're referring to, your guardian?
Yes.
Well, Sabrina Morrissey is her name. A&E Network and Lifetime were sued by Sabrina. She claims they exploited you in a vulnerable state. They exploited your condition, and I'm putting condition in air quotes. You signed to do that documentary without your consent, but A&E and Lifetime countersued and said that Sabrina realized the documentary would question the quality of her own guardianship. It actually says in the lawsuit, it appears that Morrissey is misusing her position as a guardian of Williams to silence criticism of her controversial and failed administration of the guardianship. They even used the words guardianship abuse. What do you think of that?
Me and the person that you were just talking about, this guardian person, we watched that 4-part thing on TV together. She was the one who wanted to do that. So I'm watching and writing things down, and she's watching and writing things down, and I saw all of that, by the way. And what do I think about being abused? Look, this system is broken. This system that I'm in, this system, it has falsified, a lot. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
They said you're cognitively impaired and you're incapacitated.
Do I seem that way?
You've been calling me 5 times a day for the last 2 weeks. No, you don't seem that way.
Right. I just want to underscore what you were saying, Charlene, as well, and that is, this is still a legal situation. So yes, there are things that my aunt just can't talk about. Yeah. There are things that we as a family can't talk about.
That's right.
But I think that the thing that we can talk about is the fact that my aunt sounds great. Yes. I've seen her in a very limited capacity, but I've seen her. We're talking to her. This does not match an incapacitated person.
Not at all.
And she, that's why we say she's in a luxury prison. Yes. Because she's being held and she is being punished. All I'm saying is just treat the woman with dignity.
Absolutely.
And give her the freedoms that she deserves.
Well, let's say what Wendy wants. Wendy wants to be, released out of this conservatorship, but she wants to be in Miami with her family, with you, Alex, and with the rest of the family, her son. She wants to be in Miami. She's made this known. She's told everybody she needs to tell. I don't know why it's not happening.
Let me just say about Miami, okay? The entire family now lives in Miami, and my son is doing such a great job. He graduated, and I was in Miami, and that was about a month ago.
Yep.
Alex, talk about the great time that we had and seeing my dad. We all went out and had a party at one point. Yeah.
Your dad's going to be 94 next month, right?
Listen, my dad...
that's a whole nother conversation.
94, that's a whole nother thing. I don't know whether I'm allowed to fly to Miami to say happy birthday to my dad, to get him, that person that you talk about who's holding me hostage.
Sabrina Morrissey, your guardian. We got to say her name. We got to put her name out there.
I don't know that she's going to let me, because she already said, to see my dad for his birthday. You know, he's going to be 94.
Crazy.
So, and please continue to talk, Alex. Go ahead.
Yeah. She may not be able to come down here for my grandfather's 94th birthday. Every day is not promised.
Right.
One thing that I know that my aunt wanted, and we've talked about this ad nauseum, she wants to be here for his birthday.
Wow.
And the fact that they are playing games about my grandfather being able to see his daughter and my aunt being able to see her father, I'm sorry. That is just absolutely sickening.
Like, I'm exhausted thinking about, what if I can't see my dad for his birthday? You know, at 94, you know, the day after that is not promised. It's not promised. You know, I have things from my dad that's in storage. And they're little things that I say, you know, I'm not going to give it to him, but I'm going to sew them and make them so that they look perfect on me. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I know how to sew. I've known how to sew for years. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying, like, I want to give my dad some sort of fragrance. You know, I want to go to Sephora and pick and choose. What? I might not be.
Yeah.
My life is like fucked up.
Yeah. Yeah.
It is.
Alex, do you think that there'll be some type of retaliation from the Guardian because of you know, maybe this phone call or because of wow.
We talked about that. You know, my aunt, even with her wanting to come on, we talked about all scenarios. I said, you know, do this. You're ready for what's on the other side. And as she said, I have to do this. There's nothing else I could do at this point. She's prepared for the fact that her phone might be taken away.
What if they take my phone? I won't be able to talk to anybody.
Yeah. And, you know, you all, what you're hearing now, this is a few-minute clip of what we've been dealing with for the last several months and she can get moved and we may not even know where she is.
Wow.
That was the reality of where she was during the documentary. We weren't permitted to go see her. So this whole documentary aired. Nobody's able to call her. Nobody's able to see her. You know, the reason why I was doing the stuff with The View and Good Morning America was because she was nowhere to be found.
Wow.
In the meantime, you know,
what are we going to do about that?
Listen, here's the weird thing, right? And while you're on The View, right, I got the telephone number. I could call Joy Behar, but my number is with The Guardian. I could call my friend Rosanna Scotto. I could call Fat Joe. I could call Alex. My number is not in storage, but my Guardian person has my phone.
Right.
God damn.
Alex, let me ask you a question.
Has had it for 3 years, by the way.
She's had your phone for 3 years, and she got control of all your bank accounts and everything? Wow. Okay. You're right. Yeah. Okay. Right.
Now, Alex,
but that's what the news report said. The news report said she has control of your bank accounts and everything. Wendy, you got fired from Hot 97 years ago because of Diddy. All these years later to see where Diddy currently is. What do you feel about that situation?
Right.
Diddy will go to prison for life, people. You don't know things that I knew about Diddy back in the day, and you want to know what? It's about time, people. It is about time. Diddy done.
She's still got
it. Day.
How you doing? She still got it.
Wendy.
Oh my God.
The Queen has spoken. There you have it.
So guys, that was quite a lot. Miss Sabrina Morrissey is a very evil person, and I cannot understand why is it that Wendy is even letting us know she only has $15 to her name. After when she went into this conservatorship, she had something like $57.2 million in her account. That's what she had. After having that much money in 2 years, literally 2 years, because we've just started 2025, and it may not even be 2 years at this point, because if she went into the conservatorship, I think it was about mid-2022, so we're still not quite at that 2 years mark as yet, right? So it means that they have been playing dirty games with her money. They have been, slowly taking away this woman's money from her. Exactly as Sloan told us. Sloan did say, yes, they're taking her money from her as well. So I do hope that with us using our voices and our platform, to speak out against this horrible, broken system of a conservatorship, something is done about it. Her family's currently fighting in court so that she can get out of this conservatorship. And I do hope that she gets out. Now we can understand more than ever why it is that we're not seeing Wendy even doing a occasional Instagram live video, a occasional video saying hi to us. And you know that has been her life for the couple of years. And you know that even when people step away from their career, they'd want to check back in with us occasionally here and there. And the mere fact that we cannot get that from her, it was very much questionable as to what has been going on with her. So this interview, it has shed light on a lot of things that we were in the dark about. It has also shed light that and proven to us that these conservatorships, they are not serving people in the sense that it should serve, and it is used as a manipulation tactics to rob people blind, to get them sick, and then they're discarded. Wendy has $15 to her name, so chances are, now that she doesn't have the money for them to steal, they may let her out of this conservatorship, or they may choose to keep her in it and exploit her to the highest speed, having her doing more crazy documentaries like that one she did with A&E by the way of the conservator who is lying right through her teeth. Very disgusting, very horrible. And if you guys observe also during the discussion, Wendy has never mentioned her name. Wendy got emotional about the possibility of her losing her cell phone privileges for speaking about the slavery condition that she's in. She is emotional because she doesn't even know if she's going to get to see her father on his birthday, who's about to be 94. And that is quite an achievement, quite an accomplishment, because you know a lot of people don't live to see that age. And to know that her father is still alive, she has lost her mom, the family would want to come together, celebrate her father, and while celebrating him, just sitting down and talk about her mom and all of that. She has spent 3 birthdays by herself, so you know that it's literally one of the worst things that anyone can go through. Spending birthday by yourself is okay once you choose to do so consciously. But we know Wendy is a show pony. She loves to have a good time. She loves to mingle with the people. She loves to talk. She loves a good vibe. She loves good food. So I can't see her choosing to spend 3 birthdays by herself. You know that she was shoved into that system, and she's been definitely, as she has detailed, as her niece has detailed, they have this woman in a slavery system and not a conservatorship. She's been punished, and that's literally not okay. And this is not even a taking advantage of her. This is taking disadvantage of her because she's not able to break even in this case. I see advantage as, the person that is being taken advantage of is somewhat able to break even, but in this case, she cannot even do that. So she's being highly exploited, highly manipulated, and as such, this is a disadvantage that has been taken. But that's all I have to share in this video with you guys. Let me know, what are your thoughts? It's your time to chime in. While you're at it, give this video a big thumbs up, share, stay safe. And remember, do all you need to do to help your girl out on this video. Peace.